Angels are showing me the image of someone kneeling. Their lips may not move, but their heart is screaming for help. God, bring me closer to them. Give me courage. Do not let me lose them. They want you to know the quiet is louder than thunder. They want you to know the silence is packed with love, with waiting, with desperation. And heaven does not want you to ignore it. If you feel restless without knowing why, it is their cry touching you. If you wake up suddenly in the night, it is their spirit reaching for you. If you hear their name in your heart unexpectedly, it is heaven's way of saying, listen. God is aligning this cry with your awareness. Because love written by his hand cannot be hidden forever. The time of silence is ending. The time of confession is near. But before that, the angels urge you to lean in, to listen beyond the noise of life, to feel what your heart already knows. They are not asking for pity. They are asking for recognition. They are asking for you to notice. Because when you notice, you will respond. And when you respond, their soul will rest. Do not ignore the silent cry. It is a cry filled with destiny. It is a cry filled with covenant. It is a cry filled with God's seal. The angels say, you will soon see how powerful it truly is. When they finally speak aloud what their silence has carried, you will be undone. Because every unspoken word will rush out at once. Every prayer will turn into a promise. Every tear will turn into a vow, and then you will know the silence was never empty. It was love too deep for ordinary words. It was longing too sacred to rush. It was heaven training both of you to recognize the divine. So hear this today. Your soulmate's silent cry is not being ignored in heaven. And heaven says, it must not be ignored by you, because very soon the silence will break, and the love you both carry will flood like a river, and nothing will hold it back. The angels show me the moment of release, their heart finally opening, their words trembling but unstoppable, their confession pouring out like rain after drought, and you will feel it, not just in your ears, but in your spirit, a recognition that this was always God. Beloved, do not mistake silence for distance. Do not confuse quiet for absence. Their silence has been a prayer. Their stillness has been intercession. Their longing has been alignment with heaven. Soon you will see how heaven transforms silence into song, how whispered prayers turn into spoken promises, how hidden cries turn into public confessions. Psalm 34:17 says, the righteous cry out, and the Lord hears them. He delivers them from all their troubles. Heaven has heard their cry, heaven has seen their tears, and heaven is delivering them into your arms. And so today the angels give you a prophetic decree. Type these words in the comments with bold faith. I hear their silent cry. This is your key phrase. This is your agreement with heaven. This is your declaration that you recognize what has been unseen. Every time you write it, you align with heaven's timing. Every time you declare it, you affirm that their silence has not been wasted. Every time you proclaim it, you prepare your spirit for the flood of love about to come. Tap like now as your act of faith. Subscribe to Angel Messages for you so you never miss the words that prepare your heart for love's unfolding. And sow a super thanks as your prophetic seed into the silent cry turning into spoken covenant. Beloved, heaven is clear. The silence is ending. The cry is being answered. And the river of love is about to overflow. Declare it boldly. Write it with faith. Say it aloud with power. I hear their silent cry, because when you honor what heaven reveals, you position yourself to receive what heaven is releasing. The angels say the silence you have endured is about to transform. The cry hidden in their heart will not stay hidden much longer. The weight of what they feel is too heavy to remain locked away. It is pressing against their lips. It is burning inside their chest. And soon, beloved, it will erupt as a confession. This is the shift you have been waiting for, the moment when silence becomes sound, when longing becomes declaration, when what was hidden in shadows steps boldly into the light. The angels show me this, your soulmate rehearsing the words in their mind, over and over, afraid of saying it wrong, afraid of trembling too much, but also unable to hold it back. Their confession will not come polished, it will not come perfect, it will come raw, it will come trembling, but it will come with heaven's weight behind it. And you will feel the truth of every syllable. They will say things you never thought you'd hear. They will admit the nights they cried over you. They will confess how God whispered your name again and again. They will reveal how your absence ached like a wound they couldn't heal. And they will say, I cannot stay silent anymore. I love you. I choose you. I am ready. Beloved, their confession is not just romance. It is deliverance. It is the breaking of chains that kept them bound. It is the shattering of fear that kept them quiet. It is the fulfillment of prayers you thought were forgotten. Isaiah 62:1 says, For Zion's sake, I will not keep silent. For Jerusalem's sake, I will not remain quiet, till her vindication shines out like the dawn, her salvation like a blazing torch. This is the word over your covenant. They will not keep silent any longer. The truth will shine like dawn. Their love will blaze like fire. The angels rejoice because this confession will break barriers. Barriers of fear, barriers of doubt, barriers of delay. When they finally speak, the wall the enemy built will collapse, and what once stood in the way will crumble in a moment. Beloved, prepare yourself, because their confession will be more than words. It will be a vow in seed form. It will be a covenant beginning to bloom. It will be the sound of destiny stepping into alignment. The heavens say, you will weep when you hear it, not from sorrow, but from the overwhelming weight of answered prayer. You will realize in that moment, God never forgot. Heaven never ignored. And your tears were watering this very confession. This is why you cannot lose hope now. This is why you must keep your spirit open, because what is coming is greater than you imagined. Their voice breaking through silence will be proof that God finishes what he starts. And so heaven gives you this prophetic decree today. Type these words in the comments with faith. The silence is breaking. This is your key phrase. This is your agreement with the angels. This is your prophetic act of welcoming their confession into reality. Every time you write it, you are declaring an end to delay. Every time you proclaim it, you are tearing down the walls of fear. Every time you believe it, you are aligning yourself with the sound of breakthrough. Tap like now as your act of faith that silence is turning into confession. And sow a super thanks as your seed into the silence that heaven is breaking open. Beloved, the angels are already rejoicing. They see the tears of joy you will cry. They see the moment when their words pour out like a flood. They see the silence collapsing, never to rise again. The waiting is over. The cry has been heard, and the confession is near. Say it boldly now. Write it with faith. Declare it with power. The silence is breaking because heaven has spoken it. The angels have confirmed it. And very soon you will hear it with your own ears. The angels say the confession you are about to hear is not the end. It is the beginning of something greater. For their words will not stop at love. They will move into covenant. They will transform into a vow. They will lead to a proposal drenched in God's glory. Beloved, this is why the silence was so heavy. Because heaven was preparing not just a moment, but a destiny. Not just a confession, but a covenant. Not just emotion, but eternal alignment. The angels show me your soulmate kneeling, not only before you, but before God in their heart. Their words will tremble, but they will carry weight. They will say, I choose you for forever. I choose you because God chose us. I want to walk with you into his plan. This is not an ordinary proposal. It is heaven's seal breaking through earth. It is the evidence that delay was never denial. It is the moment prayers take form as promises. Beloved, when they place the ring upon your hand, it will not just be jewelry. It will be testimony. It will be proof that God heard every cry, collected every tear, and answered every prayer in his perfect time. The angels whisper, this proposal is not about show. It is not about spectacle. It is about covenant. It is about two souls aligning with the will of God. It is about a vow that will echo into eternity. You will feel the glory of God rest on that moment. The air will be heavy with peace. Your spirit will tremble with joy. You may even sense angelic presence surrounding you, rejoicing as another covenant is sealed under heaven's watch. Revelation 19:7 declares, Let us rejoice and be glad and give him glory, for the wedding of the Lamb has come, and his bride has made herself ready. Beloved, this is a reflection of that heavenly picture. Your covenant mirrors Christ's love for his bride, and the angels rejoice to witness it unfold. The confession will flow into a vow, the vow will flow into a proposal, and the proposal will flow into a covenant that no man can break. Beloved, prepare yourself, because soon you will not just be waiting, you will be receiving. Soon you will not just be praying, you will be rejoicing. Soon you will not just be believing, you will be wearing the testimony on your hand. The angels say this is why you must not lose faith now, because the shift is near, because the silence is breaking, because the vow is rising, and the proposal is closer than you imagine. And so heaven gives you this prophetic decree today. Type these words in the comments with bold faith. My covenant proposal is coming. This is your key phrase. This is your declaration. This is your faith stepping into agreement with what heaven is about to release. Every time you write it, you are preparing your spirit. Every time you declare it, you are breaking the last chains of delay. Every time you proclaim it, you are inviting heaven's glory to cover your union. Tap like now to say yes in advance to your covenant proposal, and give us super thanks as your seed into the proposal God is aligning for your story. The angels are already rejoicing. They see the ring prepared. They see the vow rising. They see your tears of joy as love steps fully into the light. Beloved, the silence is breaking. The confession is coming, and the proposal is near. You will not miss it. You will not be left behind. You will not be forgotten. Say it now with faith. Write it boldly, declare it with joy. My covenant proposal is coming, because what heaven has decreed, no power of darkness can delay any longer, and very soon, your forever will begin. The angels say the proposal is only the doorway. What waits on the other side is a season of holy preparation. A season not rushed. A season not careless. A season guided carefully by the hand of God. Beloved, heaven declares this clearly. You will not step into marriage unprepared. You will not stumble into covenant blindly. God himself will lead every step. He will guide the conversations. He will order the timing. He will place the right people around you to strengthen the foundation. This preparation is not about perfection. It is about alignment. It is about building on the rock and not the sand. It is about weaving prayer into the walls of your future home. It is about learning each other's heart through God's eyes. The angels show me this picture. Two hearts sitting at the feet of Jesus, holding hands, saying, Lord, we cannot do this without you. Be the center of it all. And heaven smiles, because this is what marriage was always meant to look like. Beloved, the waiting you endured before the proposal was training. Now the preparation after the proposal will be equipping. God is not only giving you a spouse, He is giving you wisdom. He is teaching you how to protect what He entrusted. He is reminding you that covenant is more than a day. It is a lifetime. Proverbs 24:3-4 says, By wisdom a house is built, and through understanding it is established. Through knowledge, its rooms are filled with rare and beautiful treasures. This will be your season. Wisdom to build, understanding to establish, knowledge to fill every room of your marriage with beauty. The angels say, do not fear this preparation. It will not be burdensome. It will be joyful. It will be sacred. It will be filled with laughter, with prayer, with moments where you will know without a doubt that God is holding both of you steady. This is where old wounds will be finally sealed. This is where hidden fears will be washed away. This is where trust will deepen and roots will grow strong. This is where your union will be prepared to last for eternity. Beloved, the angels say this season will also reveal surprises, things you did not know about them that will make you love them even more. Stories of how they prayed for you before they even knew your face. Details of how God aligned every step to bring you together, and it will only strengthen your bond. The heavens rejoice because this preparation is not delay. It is destiny unfolding carefully. You are not being slowed down. You are being secured. You are not being withheld. You are being preserved, and so heaven gives you this prophetic decree today. Type these words in the comments with faith. My covenant is being prepared by God. This is your key phrase. This is your act of agreement with heaven's timing. This is your declaration that your marriage is not rushed by flesh, but ordered by spirit. Every time you write it, you are aligning yourself with divine order. Every time you declare it, you are sealing your covenant under God's preparation. Every time you proclaim it, you are inviting wisdom, understanding, and knowledge to fill your future. Tap like now as your sign of surrender to God's timing. And give a super thanks as your seed of faith, sowing into the preparation season God has already begun for you. The angels are singing over this time. They see the joy of your planning. They see the strength of your foundation. They see the glory of God shining over every detail. And they know this covenant is unshakable. Beloved, the proposal opens the door, but preparation builds the house. And very soon you will walk into a marriage that is not only beautiful, but eternal. Say it boldly. Write it with faith. Declare it now. My covenant is being prepared by God, because when He prepares, nothing can fail, and when He builds, nothing can fall. The angels say your wedding day will not be ordinary. It will not be just a date marked on a calendar. It will not be just an event with flowers and music. It will be a prophetic celebration, a living testimony of God's faithfulness written in front of heaven and earth. Beloved, heaven is already preparing for that day. Even now, angels are rejoicing at the joy that will overflow. They see the laughter. They see the tears of gratitude. They see the covenant vows rising like incense before the throne of God. This day will carry more weight than you realize. Every detail will whisper of God's goodness. Every step you take down the aisle will echo with answered prayers. Every vow you speak will sound like prophecy fulfilled. The angels show me this, a table in heaven where your story is celebrated. For they know the battles you faced. They know the tears you cried. They know the nights of silence and longing. And they know that this day will prove what you always believed. God is faithful. Your wedding will not only unite two hearts, it will unite two destinies. It will seal two lineages. It will birth a new chapter, not only for you, but for generations yet to come. Beloved, this is why heaven calls it a prophetic celebration, because your covenant will speak louder than words. It will declare to the world, look what the Lord has done. It will testify, those who wait on the Lord will never be ashamed. Psalm 126, 5-6 says, those who sow with tears will reap with songs of joy. Those who go out weeping, carrying seed to sow, will return with songs of joy, carrying sheaves with them. This will be the anthem of your wedding day. What began with tears will end in songs of joy. What began in silence will end in celebration. What began with prayers will end in promises fulfilled. The angels say, do not worry about how it will come together. God Himself will orchestrate the details. Provision will flow. Favor will be released. Peace will cover every plan. Because this day is not just about you. It is about Him. Beloved, you will see signs that this day is holy. Unexpected blessings will arrive to support it. People who doubted will be silenced as they witness it. Even those who opposed will stand in awe, unable to deny that the hand of God rests upon you. Your wedding will be more than a celebration. It will be worship. Every song sung will rise to heaven like praise. Every prayer spoken will seal your covenant. Every witness present will become part of your testimony. And heaven gives you this prophetic decree today. Type these words in the comments with bold faith. My wedding will testify of God's faithfulness. This is your key phrase. This is your declaration. This is your alignment with heaven's plan for your covenant day. Every time you write it, you are sealing joy into your future. Every time you declare it, you are inviting heaven's glory into your celebration. Every time you proclaim it, you are aligning with the truth that your wedding will be more than an event. It will be prophecy fulfilled. Tap like now as your act of faith, and give a super thanks as your seed of gratitude, planting into the testimony your wedding will carry. The angels are rejoicing even now. They see the joy you will walk in. They see the covenant vows rising like a sweet fragrance. They see the testimony shining as a light for many. Beloved, your wedding day is coming. It will not be delayed. It will not be stolen. It will not be ordinary. It will be holy. It will be prophetic. It will be the day you declare with your life, God is faithful, and his promises never fail. Say it now. Write it with faith. Declare it boldly. My wedding will testify of God's faithfulness, because this is not just a celebration of love. It is a testimony of heaven. It is a prophecy fulfilled. It is the beginning of forever. The angels say your wedding will not be the end. It will be the beginning of a greater story. Because after the vows are spoken, after the rings are exchanged, after the celebration fades into memory, the covenant will begin to bloom. Beloved, heaven reveals this clearly. Your marriage will not be ordinary. It will flourish with daily miracles. It will overflow with unity that cannot be shaken. It will carry joy that does not fade with time. The angels show me this. Two souls waking every morning with peace in their hearts. Hands held in prayer before the day begins. Laughter that fills the home like a song. Conversations wrapped in patience and kindness. Even on difficult days there will be grace. Even in trials there will be strength. Because your covenant will rest under God's covering. Beloved, you will notice miracles in small things. Bills unexpectedly covered. Opportunities aligning at just the right time. Health strengthened when weariness tries to come. Peace filling your home, even when storms rage outside. These will be heaven's fingerprints on your marriage.